guys, Paigesugarbutts here and welcome back to another video. Today we're doing another countdown talking about one of my favorite video game genres of all time, survival horror. I love my horror games so much. So yeah, today we are going to talk about horror games, yay! Now with a lot of survival horror games, especially the older ones, we got a lot of your survival horror girlies, which I love so much. I love our female protagonists, and with that of course comes a lot of wacky costumes because of course it does. If we got a female protagonist, we gotta dress her up in the craziest way. So today I wanted to take a look back, especially at like some older survival horror games, and just look at some of the crazy costumes that they came out for our survival horror girlies. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be talking about today. I'm so hyped about this video. So yeah, let's get into it. Number 5 on my list is the agent costume from Dino Crisis, the original Dino Crisis. I so wish we'd get like a remake or a remaster of this game, but that's besides the point. This costume you can unlock in the game later in the game, and it's cool because she looks like a cave girl type person. It's definitely a unique costume, that's for sure, but it's just really interesting because obviously this game is about dinosaurs, so the fact that she kind of just like looks like a cave girl just kind of makes sense. There's definitely a few wacky costumes in this game, but to me this one is the wackiest and just the most fun, and I really enjoyed this costume a lot, and that's why it's number 5 on this list. Next is one of my favorite horror games of all time. I even have a tattoo from it, Resident Evil 4. I mean, how do you not love Resident Evil 4? There's a lot of really funny, wacky costumes you can get in this game, but for my number 4 spot, I'm choosing the night costume for Ashley. She is our girly, and there's other crazy costumes you can get for her, but the fact that she's like pretty much invincible in this costume, and she just looks so wacky because usually they want to put girls in like these sexy costumes, but instead she's just in this big like bulky night costume, and it just looks ridiculous, and it fits the whole theme of the game anyway. I love this costume so much. I've loved it from the beginning, and yeah, that's why it has to be number 4 on this spot. Our girl just looks so good in this costume. I love it. Number 3 is Rule of Rose. This is definitely an old PS2 game, but yeah, you can actually get an octopus costume. This is extremely wacky, super weird, and I love it so much. I just love when survival horror games just throw in these super crazy, wacky costumes, because like you're like scared playing this scary game, but then you're dressed up like an octopus. An octopus. I said that totally weird. But yeah, yeah, there's nothing beating like just being freaked out in a horror game, but then you just totally take away all of that seriousness and you're just wearing a super wacky costume. Sorry, I totally got tongue-tied there, but yeah, it's just because like it's so wacky and I love this costume so much. It's so weird, and yeah, it just totally deserves the number 3 spot on this list. Our girl is rocking that octopus costume, by the way. I mean, rocking it. Now, there are so many good costumes in this game as well, but I am talking about Haunting Ground. They have so many wacky costumes for her, a lot of like sexy costumes as well for Fiona, but I have to go with the frog costume. It's just the wackiest of them, and I just love this costume so much. Fiona the frog, like how do you not? But yeah, that's why it's number 2 on this spot, because it's just a super wacky costume. Again, a super serious game, but then you just have this super weird, crazy costume, and I just love it so much. I just love these crazy costumes, and she looks fantastic, completely changes the vibe of the game, and we need more of this, especially like in modern horror games. Like, yes, please. Also, can we get like a remake or something of this game as well? Like, Haunting Ground is awesome. I mean, it's a super weird game for sure, so it totally explains why there's super weird costumes in it, but we need more of this game for sure. Super weird. We need it. And number 1 on this list is a classic we all know and love so much. It's of course the Princess Heart costume from Silent Hill 3. How can you not? Silent Hill 3 has like some really good costumes in it to begin with, but like unlocking the Princess Heart costume is just a completely different experience. Just having like this whole like Sailor Moon type transition is just, it's something else. I love this costume so much. I love that you can unlock it in Dead by Daylight. Like, it's just a whole thing. I love this costume so much. I can't like get over how much I love it. It's just so weird, so wacky, and I love that Silent Hill does that sometimes, where it's such a serious game, but then you can get these super wacky endings and these super wacky weapons, and of course the costumes. And Silent Hill 3 just does it best with the Princess Heart costume. Like, this is one of my favorite video game costumes like ever, and we love Heather Mason so much. She's like one of the best survival horror girlies ever, and so just seeing her in such a beautiful, majestic Princess Heart outfit, it's just something else, and that's why it's number 1 on this list. I mean, it's just a classic, a staple, and how can you not love this costume? So yeah, that's today's video, just looking at some pretty wacky survival horror costumes on our girlies. So yeah, let me know if there's any you have in the comments below. Of course, there are way more wacky costumes out there, especially with survival horror games, but those are the ones I wanted to look at today because they're some of the wackiest and just really stand out to me, and I love these costumes so much. They're just so crazy and just out there, and I love when survival horror games do that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next countdown. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.